if you need any games, check out Instant Gaming. They sell all sorts of games at really low prices. So there's a link in the description if you want to check it out. What's up internet, my name is Bear. Welcome to a brand new video today with Boku No Roblox once again. And you guys seem to really enjoy this, or at least be searching for it. So I'm definitely going to continue making videos because I actually love My Hero Academia and just everything in general about the show, the game. It's just a good game as well. This show is gonna be called Quirk Review. Totally not a ripoff of another popular YouTuber show. We're only gonna review rare quirks because that's the only thing that's worth. Oh, it's a Deku. Anyway, so today we're gonna review muscle augmentation fully. It was already in the previous video as well, the previous quirk review that is, but today we're gonna review it fully, and we're also just gonna check out another one that I'm gonna spin randomly. It could be anything from quirkless to anything other that's rare. So yeah, let's do it together, guys. So first of all, let's review the muscle augmentation. So muscle augmentation is pretty simple, except that you need 250 in everything to fully use it, and even then it is quite expensive to use it, in stamina, that is. So you have muscle punch, muscle arms, muscle legs, muscle chest, and then slam and charge. So I'm gonna go over all of them. So first of all, you have your base form, which is just nothing. It's just play. You can just punch in that. Other than that, you can't do anything. So then you have the first skill that you get is muscle arms. So muscle arms will get you your arms that are augmented and buff. So you can punch, but you can also use your E, which is just a regular punch, and muscle arms also lets you use your charge and slam. So charge will be a dash in any direction, so I could do it straight forward, but what I also could do is use it within the air, so I have to wait for the cooldown. So if I use it in the air, you can fly upwards, which is really useful. So those will be your main damage dealers within this skill. But other than that, you also have two other skills, which is the first one you get is muscle legs. So this will drain your stamina a lot, by the way. I am level, let's see, what am I? Level 298 agility. And my stamina already sort of drains with muscle legs, so if I do them at the same time, it drains it up. So that's quite the thing. But with muscle legs, what I can do is I can run really fast, as you can see. This is faster than my regular run. So this is my regular run, and with muscle legs, I go a little bit faster. So that is really cool, and I don't really have to run for it. This is just a basic run that you do, and you also get to jump really high up and far as well. So yeah, that's really cool to use muscle legs. But if you jump, you also earn. If you run and jump, you also use up a lot of your stamina. So just be aware of that. You need a high agility level to actually use this form. Right, and now there is one more thing that we haven't explored within this quirk. So you have just to sum it up, you have muscle arms and muscle legs, which are a really good combo as well, by the way. They let you just do some really cool stuff. Oh, did I show slam? I don't think I did. So slam will do an area of effect while you slam on the ground. It's really powerful, and it's really useful, especially during PvP. So you can do drive-bys with that as well with your muscle legs. Just a whole bunch of stuff you can do with it, and I highly recommend combining and seeing what works. But then there is one final form that you guys need to know about, which is muscle chest. So this will increase your durability, but it drains your stamina like crazy, so be aware of that. But yeah, it makes your chest become muscular and more durable, so that will reduce a whole bunch of damage if people attack you. So you can even withstand one of the boss's attacks, not the No Moose, I think, but the other one. You can withstand his attacks pretty well. I just forgot his name, so sorry about that. But yeah, and if you use all of them at the same time, it looks like this, so your stamina goes away like crazy, as you can see over here. So if I even use something, it will boom, and now I'm out of the form. So Yeah, that's muscle augmentation, guys. I've been working with that for a while, trying to level up. But I think it is time for me to use a new quirk. So let's use my muscle legs to run to the hospital and get a crazy new cool quirk. I'm excited to get another rare spin. So let's review one of the new ones. So spin with Robux. We're just gonna do it. Another rare quirk. I'm excited. Let's get it. Please give me something good. Dark Shadow! Ladies and gentlemen, we got Dark Shadow. This is probably one of my favorite ones that, well, one of the ones I wanted most. So, I'm pretty sure Dark Shadow is a rare quirk, just like my previous one, which was Muscle Augmentation. So, Dark Shadow is one that a lot of people want, I've heard. And I'm gonna see how that works. So, if you're interested in Dark Shadow, this should be something you might find useful for this tutorial. So, Dark Shadow, what it does, you have your Z form, so if you press Z, or Z, your shadow will actually pop out, which is the crow sort of thing. So let me read the description for you guys first. So Dark Shadow is a rare, middle-ranged tier B quirk that manifests itself behind the user for attacks and unique utility moves. So equipping the Dark Shadow Cape gadget with Dark Shadow will increase its damage of its skill. So actually I purchased that, so this will be really useful for me. Okay, so there is a Q attack, which obviously you need to press Z for to actually have Dark Shadow, and then the Q will use a Dark Shadow Strike, so that will do damage whilst using your stamina as well. So let me see if I can, how much damage that does. That does quite a bit of damage. Can I use our attacks at the same time? You cannot attack at the same time, so that is interesting. So it does 370 damage. That is quite cool. Alright, let me see how much it does on like a criminal. Oh my days, somebody used air cannon. Oh, let me turn off PvP just for that. Okay, so yeah, it does not kill them straight away with the punch, but then again, that is just a punch. I do have the cape equipped, so it does already do extra damage. So manifest is summon the Dark Shadow behind you. That's the Z ability that I was talking about. That's just using it to appear, and that enables all attacks and Dark Shadow combat. Oh wait, oh, it's daytime, so it's probably a weaker version of the Dark Shadow right now. So, Dark Fallen Angel uses 100 agility. The user's Dark Shadow takes flight freely, exhausting stamina, however, allowing them to fly freely for the time that it's active. So, with enough stamina, you can make this infinite. Ladies and gentlemen, I can do infinite flight. How freaking cool is this? We're flying up in the air. I can actually fly infinitely with this. I'm super excited to actually be using this. So how you use this is just by just where you're looking, really. So if I look that way, my Dark Shadow will fly over there. How cool is that? I can just fly all over the place. Dark Fallen Angel will get me up anywhere. So cool. Alright, and then next up we have Shadow Slam, which is a slam attack which uses 100 strength. The Dark Shadow balls up its fists, slamming them into the ground, causing a powerful shockwave that sends people into the air, dealing damage. Let's check it out. Boom. And that insta-kills them. That is really great. So you have Dark Shadow Combat. That will do your basic attacks. But you can also do the Shadow Slam. How cool is that? And then next up we have Shadow Burst, which the Dark Shadow releases an area of effect blast that hits anyone in its range, blasting them back, dealing great damage. Alright, let's see how that works. Oh, that actually is has quite the range. Let's see how far it actually goes. It has quite the cooldown, I'm noticing right now. Okay, so, oh wow, that does have quite the range. Jeez, okay. So next up we have Abyssal Black Body. So the user coats itself in the Dark Shadow, causing them to obtain major speed, power, and defense. However, you cannot use your Dark Shadow moves whilst in this mode. So boom, we have the Abyssal Black. That's so cool. So we cannot use all of the moves, but we can, let's see how much damage we do. You do one-shot people with that. Okay, so if you need a defensive form, this is the way to go. But let's see how much damage I would deal to somebody like the boss, right? Alright, here we go. I do get the speed, and it doesn't exhaust my stamina as much as my previous quirk, which was muscle augmentation. So I do think I prefer this over the other one. Let's see if we can take down the boss with a couple of punches, right? This is 500 damage. Well, I mean, I can take his damage a lot more now, which is good. Oh, no. Oh, my days. I can't jump that high. I can jump quite high, but not that high. Gotta get out of here, ladies and gents. Yeah, I died. Well, anyway, that is Dark Shadow, ladies and gentlemen. I am truly excited about getting this quirk, and I don't know if I want to get another quirk now, to be honest, because this is a really good quirk. But maybe I should, because obviously I'm doing this review series. But I'm definitely going to keep this for a while until the next video, so I'll be using Dark Shadow for a bit. So far, really loving the quirk, so I would recommend it if you're interested in getting a rare quirk. But obviously you can't choose because it's a random roll. But if you get it, it is sort of as a keeper, I would say. So Shadow Burst is one of the stronger ones. All right, so that would be this one. That is really cool. Okay, let's fly away. Okay, so we've tested out the quirk a little bit. I think I do want to go over a code that I found that would actually maybe help you guys out a lot. So I'm gonna at least try to give you guys a video, and I'm gonna do a separate video on all the codes I found so far for you guys. So one that you might be able to use right now is gonna be this one. So All Might, but the L's and I's are ones. So try and use that. That should really help you guys out. For me, it's already used, but that should give you guys like 25 or 50k cash, so it's really useful, and I highly recommend using it. I used a lot of my my money on daggers and katanas and pistols, so I don't know if that was the smartest choice, but it might be worth it. I'm gonna try and let's see how much a dagger does. It does 480 something damage. I think my regular punches do more. Yeah, it's not worth using the dagger, I think. So, what about the katana? How much does that do? Yeah, I don't know if the weapons are really worth it. For some quirks, they might be worth it, but the pistols, I would say, are worth it because they have this long range. But other than that, the stuff isn't... Other than that, using that is not really worth it. So I hope that code was useful for you. Of course, you can comment down below. And without further ado, I think I'm just going to take you guys out of the video. So let's hop over to the outro screen so I can do that. So on that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know with a like rating down below. Subscribe, which you can do right over here or further down below. And you can check out this video if you want to as well. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video, hopefully. See you guys there. Bye.